Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm really sorry if you hear the fans. 1 second. Okay, sorry. We had a leak in the wall, and there was water everywhere, and the floors are torn up in the wall, and it's a mess. So anyway, there's that. So in today's video, all I wanted to do, I am going to do some screen sharing on this lovely Zoom app that I have grown to admire. We're just going to look at some of the local market updates for Rutherford County, or some of the market numbers for Rutherford County, and then specifically Murfreesboro. And that is because I do, most of my work is based out of Murfreesboro, but I also service most of Rutherford County. So I do want to make sure that I include all of Rutherford County. Let me get to it. Here we go. Okay, so the screen that you're seeing is the it's called InfoSparks, but it is off of the MLS website, so the multiple listing service. So anytime that we and I say we, anytime that realtors get a listing and we're going to put it up for everyone else to see, we list it on this system, and then it goes out to a few other ones. Side note, if I have your listing, or any other Keller Williams agent has your listing, we also have our own kind of like Keller Williams listing service that we also put it on, that goes out to, like, I forget, I'm gonna have to look at it. It's either 100 or 500 other websites. I forget, but it definitely reaches the span of the internet. But we can go over that in a different video. So these numbers, we are looking at single family homes right now. I do have it on all bedrooms, just to kind of get an average. If you do want to see something else, just let me know. I can either send you the report if you're looking at a townhouse or a condo, or we can always do a separate video, whatever, whatever you guys want to do, it's fine. But for the single family homes in Murfreesboro and Rutherford County, so for Rutherford County, the average sales price was $286,000. So you can see that over here. The percentage, the 8.1%, the plus 8.1% is over last year. So that is an 8.1% increase from May 2019. So same thing with Murfreesboro, it's slightly higher. Murfreesboro is usually going to be a little bit higher than the rest of Rutherford County. But for Murfreesboro, we've got an average of $294,000, which is up 6.9% from last year. The other thing that I wanted to look at was new listings. So for Rutherford County, over last year, we're up 2.8% at 9,832. Murfreesboro, we don't have much of a change from last year. We're at 6,463. And if you look at the line, this is since 2017. So this is over the last 3 years. You can see we've got a steady increase, little bump, steady increase. And then you hit March, which is right when COVID started hitting. It starts to go on a little bit of a downtick. So we are seeing slightly less homes on the market than we were, say, the beginning of this year. We do still have buyers, though, and that's the other thing that I was going to look at. So month supply was the other thing that I wanted to look at. Month supply is if no other homes were listed on the market. Say today was the last home, or the last day that we are going to be listing any homes on the market, we still have 3.8 months worth of homes listed right now. So it should last us, on average, about 3.8 more months until we run out of homes that are for sale. So that is up 35.7% from last year for Rutherford County, and up 27.6% from Murfreesboro from last year. You can see also, though, it doesn't look like Rutherford County changed much. Looks like it stayed at 3.7 or 3.8. Murfreesboro kind of went down a little bit. So we were seeing, and I know I kind of went over this in another video. I don't remember if it was on the YouTube channel or if it was on maybe an Instagram video that I did. I don't remember. But when COVID-19 hit, a lot of people that were on the market pulled their homes off because they didn't want it sitting on the market, or they were scared that it wasn't the right time. Now that everything is starting to calm down a little bit, I definitely anticipate more homes coming back on the market, and we've already seen it here in June, and I'll go over that, towards the end of the video here in a couple of minutes, where people are less scared. They're more willing to put their homes on the market. But anyway, we'll get to that in just a couple of minutes. So the other thing that I wanted to go over was percent of original price. So this is sales price versus, or percent of list price. So list price versus sales price. So we don't see too much of a difference. In a buyer's market, what you're likely to see is more like 90, 85, 90, maybe 95%. So this just means that what the homes are listed at is very likely what it's going to sell at, and there's not much deviation. Price per square foot was the last thing that I wanted to go over, just in case you are looking here in Rutherford County or Murfreesboro. That is still on a steady uptick, so not much of a change in there. Of course, it looks like Murfreesboro kind of stayed the same there, but still kind of on the rise. This is what I've been seeing as well when I'm looking at homes for sale. It's about 140, 145. If you get into some of the more pricier homes, you're looking at more like 150, 154, I think was the highest that I've seen so far in like single family, 3-bedroom homes. And that of course depends on a number of different things. So, you know, what kind of upgrades you have, what kind of school district you're in, et cetera, et cetera. So that was it for that. That's all that I kind of wanted to go over. Really super quick, I do have these pulled. I can pull these for, I believe, any county in Tennessee, Kentucky, or Alabama. So if you do live in those and you want this, you can shoot me an email. Let me know, hey, this is my city or this is my county. I would really love to get some market stats, and I can just go ahead and send you those. You can either drop a comment, or if you don't want your email on the internet for everybody to see, which I totally understand, you can email me at crystaldefeo@gmail.com, and I will be more than happy to go ahead and get that over to you. So this one is just all the numbers for Murfreesboro, Tennessee specifically. And then this one is Rutherford County specifically. These are all the numbers that we went over for Rutherford County. All right. Lastly, oh, sorry about that. My mini me was coming in. We're about to leave to go pick up our sister. So, so yeah, if you want a copy of this, or for whatever city or county you're in, just let me know. I'll be happy to get that over. The last thing that I wanted to go over super, super quick, as I'm pulling this up, I just want to go over the numbers for June that I just pulled about 4:15, so about a half an hour ago. As I'm pulling it up, and I can figure out how to go. Okay, go. Why is this not working? Oh, new share. Here we go. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so is that sharing? Yes, it is. Okay, so the numbers that I pulled for just June for, and this is for Rutherford County. This is no longer for just Murfreesboro. This is Rutherford County, Tennessee as a whole. The number of active and coming soon homes that were just placed on the market in June were 338 homes. The number of homes that are coming back on the market after being previously on the market and either taken off or they expired and then they were relisted is 87 homes. The number of homes that have gone under contract in June is 406 homes. And then, of course, closed homes I have on here, 233 contracts that were closed. Now, just kind of as an added thing, it generally, especially if you have financing going into it, it generally takes about 30 days to close on a home. So the number of closed homes at 233, very likely, most of those probably went under contract last month in May and then just closed this month. But that's it. That's all that I had. Another really quick thing that I thought was interesting was I was reading in the Wall Street Journal. So this is just kind of for if you're thinking about maybe selling and you're not sure if it's the right time. There was an article in the Wall Street Journal that said that buyers who planned on buying homes next year in 2021 or later have been changing their minds and are now moving sooner. A lot of people this year because they don't want to be stuck in quarantine in a home that they don't like. So that definitely rang true with me because I have definitely been talking to people about, listing their homes or, they were like, oh, we're going to buy maybe next spring. And they're texting me now and they're like, hey, we have changed our mind. We want to be there by the fall. So I feel honestly like that's going to be happening a lot because of everything that's been happening. So if you are in the position to buy and you are looking at homes and you're thinking, hey, I really, I want that home. If you're able to buy and, financially this is a good time for you, I say go for it. Totally up to you. Something that I always remind my clients is that you are going to be buying in the home that you sell in, or vice versa, selling in the home that you're buying, or selling in the market. I'm sorry, the market that you're buying in. So if you are, if you're thinking, gosh, we really want to get into a new home, but we don't want to put our home on the market yet because we're only, we're going to be making like $5,000 less than what we would if we waited, say, until the fall. Well, something that you should consider is you're also going to be buying your home in the exact same market. So very likely, if you are going to sell your home for, say, $5,000 less than you would in the fall, and that's totally guessing. No one knows what's going to happen. It could very well drop. We have no idea. But if you're thinking to wait, if you're going to sell your home for maybe $5,000 less, you also have to remember that you're buying your home in the exact same market. So the house that you're looking to buy is very likely also going to be dropped down $5,000 less than what it would have gone for, say, in the fall. So it's just something to keep in mind. If you have any other questions, you want to talk about it more, definitely either leave me a comment or shoot me an email. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. Give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.